Democrats are now threatening to hold the position of FBI director hostage, refusing any confirmation vote on a nominee until a special prosecutor is named in the Russian investigation.
Senator Mark Warner, yes. He's the top Democrat on the Intelligence Committee. He wants the Democratic Party to refuse to vote on the nomination of a new FBI director until a special prosecutor is appointed. Do you support that move?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of Democrats who feel that way. We'll have to discuss it as a caucus, but I would support that move because who the FBI director is related to who the special prosecutor is.
But if the FBI director's position is so critical, as we've heard ad nauseum, since James Comey was fired, why are Democrats throwing a wrench into the process? I'm going to start with you, David. So personally, I'm not a fan of just flat out refusing to appoint in these critically important positions. I didn't like not offering Judge Garland a confirmation vote either. But here's the question. Are there instances where a special prosecutor is important? And we're going to talk about whether it's important in this case. But if indeed there is a conflict, would you agree a special prosecutor is important?
We could have a special prosecutor to investigate Hillary Clinton. I mean, there are plenty of things. If we're going to start special prosecutors, there's plenty of things that we can start prosecuting.
But if it's a conflict, it's determined.
Here's what we're hearing here out of Chuck Schumer. Partisan pouting. They have no other way to be effective. And so now they're going to say, oh, we want to hold up the votes for the next FBI director until we get this special prosecutor. But you know what, Chuck Schumer? You can thank your friend Harry Reid for changing the rules.
Exactly where we're going.
Now, as long as there's 51 Republicans that hold together, Donald Trump will get his FBI director.
Knock yourselves out. And you know, this disruptive Democrat strategy didn't work for them the last time when Harry Reid put in place the nuclear option, where you could go to a 51 simple majority vote in the Senate to get someone confirmed. I mean, here you go again, Harry Reid, the Harry Reid option, they should call it. Yeah. Here it is again. It's going to come back. So what if he gets confirmed with 52 Republican votes? Too bad.
You live by it. You do have to die by it. To that point, Adriana, your take on this Dem strategy?
You know, it's just going to blow up in their faces again in the midterm elections because Americans want our lawmakers to solve our serious problems. And all the Democrats have been doing since President Trump got inaugurated is resistance. They've been 100% obstructionist for everything he does, even his confirmation of Judge Gorsuch, which is an exceptional choice for Supreme Court. No matter what he does, they obstruct it. And I think it's going to backfire in the midterms.
Everyone's so anti-obstruction all the time. Sometimes obstruction's good. One of the best things about our government is that branches can obstruct the other branches. And I think we need to take some time and be grateful for the balance of powers. I always like to see that being a possibility of being at work. In this particular case, yeah, because of Harry Reid, it's not really going to work, not going to happen. But I still don't think it's going to go away because they won't let it go away and because people have questions.
But, Kat, let me ask you this question. You know, again, when you talk about the need of a special prosecutor, by definition is when there's an exact conflict, when there's a clear and evident conflict. We're not there yet. I think, even if you are suspicious and a high level around this, we are nowhere near having evidence of collusion. We are nowhere near evidence of a crime. Do you think the Dems will be better served to spend more time on making that case instead of just being this resist narrative coming out of Chuck Schumer?
Absolutely, absolutely, because obviously there's nothing specific to charge him with right now, so it's a nice thing to say. And I just think that Trump should be more open instead of saying that's ridiculous, saying, okay, yeah, if there's anything that happens, then go ahead, then let's go for it. And being more open instead of, and I could understand, if people were telling me that I was colluding with Russia all day long and I totally didn't do it, I would probably get irritated with it a lot also. But the best thing you can do to prove that you're innocent is to just say, yeah, whatever, no, I didn't,
Eric,
I don't care.
How about that?
Really
why is a special prosecutor so bad?
Because this is what I've been saying for the 2 weeks that we've been on this show. It's a witch hunt. There's no reason. There's no crime. There's no. There's not.
But if there are no witches, then hey, go for it.
There's not even an accusation of collusion. If you have something and you say, I found this thread and I need to pull on it further, then okay, then maybe there's a case for that. All this is we found nothing. The FBI found nothing. The CIA found nothing. The NSA found nothing. Oh, you know what? Even the DOJ investigation found nothing. The House panels found nothing. Senate panels found nothing. But let's get a special prosecutor just in case we find something. That is a waste of time, money, and resources.
And the Dems will look so stupid if they do it and it ends up being nothing. And then Trump will look even better.
Kat mentions obstruction, but so is majority rule. And let me remind you, we have the White House, the Senate, the U.S. House, 68 of 99 state legislative chambers, 33 of 50 governors.
I'm not saying it would happen in this case.
Now, So what does that mean?
I'm not saying what happened in this case.
The
I'm
only
just
thing
saying
Democrats have to do is scream and yell and obstruct and do everything they can to prevent Republican majorities from going and enacting legislation that can create jobs and keep Americans safe.
I'm also just saying
And
the
that's all they've got
potential
left.
for obstruction is part of the reason why this country's free.
I will say this, though, let me ask you this, David. So when you talk about special prosecutor, sometimes some people feel it's uncomfortable to be asked to investigate your boss. Personally, I wouldn't know how comfortable I would be. So if the DOJ, and look, the truth is, Adriana, you're right. If we don't have trust in these bodies of government, the Department of Justice, the FBI, we have a bigger problem on our hands, and I submit that we do. So in that context, so maybe it's not about Donald Trump having done something so wrong, but just for the sake of preventing that type of dynamic, is maybe a special prosecutor not so bad?
Well, who's
to your
calling
point-
for this?
to
Here's
your-
the point. So every
Exactly.
time
It's all
you're
money.
not in power, you're going to call for a special prosecutor for whoever is in power for something you've heard or something you believe.
rumor.
All it is it's trying to take down Donald Trump's character and successes that
There are
he's had
some
as president.
suspicious things that I
Like what?
could understand. The timing of
what?
Comey's firing definitely goes to that.
Come on, Kat.
Absolutely
Evidence.
does.
In this particular-
You
Not
really believe he
evidence.
fired Comey because he was so mean to Hillary Clinton?
No,
don't
I
know.
think he fired Comey because he lost confidence in
I
his
think he
FBI
should have been
director.
fired, but the timing, I understand that.
Not
I submit he
Not
should have
evidence.
never had any confidence in James Comey from a long
Exactly.
time ago.
I agree
But
with that.
a disturbing new report sounds the alarm on possibly a resurgence of Al-Qaeda. Is the terror group looking to form an alliance with ISIS? More next.